What's up guys, CJ here and welcome back to another all-new Hybrid News Now. Got a little bit of news here for you. First up, Suicide Squad will have an after-credit scene confirmed, then new details on CW's massive superhero crossover event coming this fall, and finally 3 new Luke Cage episode titles revealed. First up though, let's talk about Suicide Squad and the surprising reveal today that it will have a mid-credit scene. Why is that so surprising? Well, believe it or not, to this point in the DCEU, no film has ever had a mid or post-credit scene. Man of Steel didn't have one, Batman v Superman didn't have one, and in fact, Zack Snyder and Chris Nolan are both on record as being very against the idea of movies having scenes run during or after the credits. Suicide Squad, though, will have a mid-credit scene, and according to comicbook.com, it's important and pivotal, so make sure not to leave those seats too early. But other than that, we've got zero details on what the scene could show off or what could make it so important or pivotal, to use comicbook.com's words, although the rumor I've been hearing is that it could involve Deathstroke. Take that with a grain of salt, but in honor of it, comment question of the day. What do you want to see from the mid-credit scene? And remember, it's gotta be big. In our next story, we have the first details on the massive CW crossover episodes coming this fall. This year, hopefully, the episode will be bigger and better than ever. Back when these things first started, it was just Flash crossing over with Arrow, and then last year it was Flash, Arrow, and kind of the setup for Legends of Tomorrow, and this year they've thrown Supergirl right into the mix. Well, today we've learned a little bit about what the crossover might look like, and it actually comes to us from a comment made during SDCC, which just flew right under the radar until now. According to executive producer Mark Guggenheim himself, the crossover will feature an external threat, not one that exists in the CW universe right now, which will force Supergirl to travel to each one of the other shows. Now, that's still pretty vague, but it seems to hint towards something that a lot of us had speculated about, that the crossover episodes might explain how Supergirl gets from her universe to the CW universe. It also might explain why and how Tyler Hoechlin is only going to guest appear in 3 episodes of Supergirl, and also why he doesn't exist in the CW universe, at least not yet. But the big question remains, what is this massive external threat that we don't know anything about yet that's going to force Kara on the run and then show hopping? Let me know your best guesses down below. And in our last story of the day, the titles for the first 3 episodes of Luke Cage have been revealed. This comes to us from none other than showrunner Chio Hodari Coker himself, and I've got great news. This seems to confirm reports coming out of SDCC that every episode would be named after a different Gang Starr song. Before you comment about it, I already know I am the whitest person alive. The episode titles are Moment of Truth for the premiere episode, then Code of the Streets, and Who's Gonna Take the Weight. So that's not a ton to go on as far as the story of the show, but there are still 9 more weeks until Luke Cage premieres on September 30th, and according to Coker, that'll mean 9 more episode titles revealed every Friday until the show debuts on September 30th. Let me know what you think about those titles, but that brings us to the end of another Hybrid News Now and another week. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw and subscribe for more great content every single day. Consider supporting us on Patreon for access to all sorts of goodies, like exclusive audio commentaries, access to all of the episodes of Season 5 of CBBS, 11 days early, and much, much more. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next week.